All right, we're on Masechet Keilim Perek Yud Zayin Mishnah Gimel, third Mishnah in the 17th chapter of Masechet Keilim. Again, we're continuing to talk about this language of this Mishnah is much better than the last one, less problematic, as it were. We're going to talk about baskets or utensils or receptacles that broke. So how big can the break be and still be considered usable, i.e. mikabel tuma? Salim shapat, bread baskets, shiuran b'kikaro shapat. Then the measurement, the size of the break, shiur shiviratam, size of the break can be up to the size of a loaf of bread, because if it can't hold loaves of bread, then what's the point? Apipyarot. So the Bartenura says it's a kli arug, it's a woven vessel, mikanim uzmorot, from reeds or zmorot or shoots or reeds of some kind. Okay, so these are pipariot. She'asa lehem kanim milamata lemala lechizuk. So you put reeds from the bottom to the top in order to strengthen them. So before I show you the picture, Rav Posen puts it as you draw in your mind some kind of woven vessel. So Rav Posen draws it as like a box kind of thing, a very weak kind of drawing, and it had a bottom. He puts it as wood, but it had a bottom. So I don't know how this would sort of function. I imagine it's a basket of some kind of special basket that they had. I'm not gonna. If you want to do the research on it, you're welcome to figure out what an apipyar is. Okay, I'm sure people have done it. Okay, but if you put kanim milamata lemala shenifchatu shulayim, so the bottom broke out, the bottom fell out. Bichlis kanim mimata lemala lachziku shulayim, and you inserted reeds from the bottom to the top, meaning you inserted these like support reeds in order to strengthen the bottom, in order to fix it, because you still want to be able to use it. It's like a storage crate or what have you. So the Mishnah says, in that case, no, that's tehora. It's still not enough. That's not solid enough in order to make it a kli to be mekabel tuma. But asala gapim kol shehen tmei. If you made gapim, gaf. What's a gaf? Bartenura. Gafefa saviv. Gafefa means he says you framed it. Vayichabek, to hug. V'gafif. Like these words, like it's very hard to understand. Gapayim. What are gapayim? So therefore he says perush acher, or another interpretation, gapayim asala aznaim. You made these like these ears, these handles for it. So let me show you the two options that he gives. If you just put around the bottom and the side, no good. But if you did gapayim, if you made a frame around the top, okay, in order to connect the bottoms and the sides, so then you got something. Again, it's really strengthened because you can really connect them around the top, and you're connecting these side supports to it. That's one interpretation. The other one, he says you made these handles, right? It makes sense. You have the handles around it. So you have these like this loop system in order to hold it. That would make sense. I don't know which one is true, which one is more accurate, but that's what the Bartenura says, two interpretations of gapayim. Rabbi Shimon Omer says, Rabbi Shimon, that's fine, the gapayim, that's good, but if you can't take it, if you can't move it with the gapayim, if you can't pick it up with the gapayim, then tehora. Then the gapayim don't do any good, and they might give a little more solidity, but it's not enough unless you can hold them by these handles or by this frame. Then it's tehora, not mekabel tuma. It's not considered your apipyar. That's not considered a real apipyar, and you throw it away. We'll stop here, dedicate our learning to the memory of my father, Reb Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. If you're not a member of the WhatsApp group, join. There's also a Telegram group if that's your thing, or of course the Mishnah.co website. Make it a great day.